Pack your thermal underwear, we're going to Sinnoh! Gen 4 remakes finally confirmed. And it's about time too. I mean, it's not like the Pokemon Company needed to remake these games. They didn't hit a wall and just needed to remake these. They're the next logical step in the remake process. And the remakes have all come out on the brand new generations of hardware. Gen 1 on the GBA, Gen 2 on DS, Gen 3 on 3DS, and unless Nintendo had some Super Mega Ultra Special Edition 4DS coming out, which they probably don't, it only makes sense for Gen 4 to be re-released on the Switch. Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. I love it. I really like these. The names aren't my favorite, but I'm gonna get over that. I like Pokemon too much for it to actually matter to me. And I love the chibi style for Brilliant and Shining. I didn't really love it in ORAS. I liked it a little bit, but here I think it just really fits the style. And I think it's what they should do for remakes going forward. Let's take a look at Let's Go to see what I'm talking about. Let's Go was this cute style of Pokemon that we knew wasn't going to be the main thing going forward. And then, when Sword and Shield came out, it brought the new look for what Pokemon games are going to look like on the Switch. Having the remakes in a special style, I think is great. It tells people that it's a special edition of a game. It's not meant to be the main thing or replacement. All it does is enrich your experience of these previous generations. I even think it's cooler that these are basically the 3D versions of the 2D sprites in Diamond and Pearl. I remember seeing images of Diamond and Pearl way before they ever came out, and to me, that looked like 3D. Seeing it in actual 3D now, that's awesome. I think it enhances the nostalgia factor in these games. Here's also something incredibly random about Gen 4. For a while in the 3DS era, and I guess still, Glameow and Purugly were some of the rarest Pokemon to obtain. Yeah, Glameow and Purugly. Go figure. They were only obtainable in Pearl in Gen 4. Not Diamond, Platinum, Heart Gold, or Soul Silver. No other way to get them in Gen 4. The only way to get them in Gen 5, other than the Dream World, which doesn't exist anymore, was a hidden grotto in White 2 exclusively. They were only found in the Mirage Forest in ORAS, and there's been no possible way to get them in any games since then. You couldn't even get them in Let's Go. Wait a minute. So for all you Glameow and Purugly fans, great. But, oh, just a remake of Diamond and Pearl? Nah. Game Freak decided to go blow our minds a little bit with something new. Pokemon Breath of the Wild. I mean, that's basically what it is. Everybody's seen this meme at some point on the internet. You take Red and Blue, you take Skyrim, and you put them together. That's what this basically looks like. Pokemon Legends Arceus. And I'm not absolutely crazy about it. But I'm gonna get it day one, and I'm gonna pump a bunch of hours into this game, that's for sure. I need to see more than it just being a big open world game to get really excited. Don't get mad at me for this. I'm not a big fan of the Zelda games, or adventure games in general, but now that they've put Pokemon into it, I think I might could get into that. This game takes place in Sinnoh, but before it was the Sinnoh that we know today. So it's almost kind of like Black 2 and White 2 took place 2 to 3 years after the original Black and White, except we're doing Diamond and Pearl going backwards now. They've got these old school Pokeballs in this now. Do you remember the Pokemon movie Pokemon Forever? Well, spoiler alert if you've never seen this movie that came out 20 years ago. And wow, that movie came out 20 years ago. Anyway, a Celebi takes this kid forward in time, and then you learn that it was Professor Oak the entire time. That's awesome. That's the spoiler. But anyways, he's got this Pokeball with this little twist top, and out comes Charmeleon. So, in here they don't have these little twist tops, but they're these old school Pokeballs. That's cool. It looks like the entire game is basically the wild area, not just one portion of it. That's what it felt like the wild area was trying to be the entire time, it just couldn't quite get there. Hopefully, they've ironed out all the kinks with this time. And the starter Pokemon! Mixing them up like this, I think is a fantastic way to handle it. You got Cyndaquil, Rowlet, and Oshawott. These Pokemon aren't even native to Sinnoh. They didn't even go with Charmander. That's awesome. That's noteworthy right there. We don't have a Charizard now. I'm totally picking Cyndaquil. Normally I'm a water starter, but I'll show what. And the way that you capture the Pokemon, it looks like you're actually in the environment. You're not just in a battle and then throw the Pokeball. The dodge roll here is unique too. It's interesting that they would put this mechanic in the trailer. It's gotta have a bigger part in the game somehow. And I'm a big Kingdom Hearts fan, so you put a dodge roll in something, and I'm probably gonna eat it up. I'm sure they'll find a way to emphasize that part of the game, and just being in the environment in general. Maybe it'll be kind of like Pokemon Snap, where you can throw items to the Pokemon, like apples, or use the Poke Flute to wake up sleeping Pokemon, or using a reverse Poke Flute to put Pokemon to sleep, something like that. There's so many things they could do with that to make it really, really interesting. Oh yeah, a new Pokemon Snap was there. It was good. It's coming out at the end of April. It's so close, there's not like new things to really take from it. It's Pokemon Snap. That's all we need to know. I'm gonna get it day one, and that's all there is to it. Wait a minute! Is that Todd Snap from the first game? Game of the year, forget the winter gear, we're taking pictures.